As you all know, pain is not something that anyone can take. Pain is a strange thing. When pain hits your life, we all will try always to run away from it. If somebody tells you today that tomorrow, as you walk to work, you are going to fall down if you use a certain route, but if you use a different route, you will not fall down. Every person will choose the route where they will reach work without falling down. What I mean here is no one is ready to face pain in life. Everyone looks for an alternative where there's no pain. But today I want to tell you something here. That in life, great things happen immediately after pain. A lot of people who have succeeded in life, they have succeeded because they have gone through what we call the pain of life and transformation. Each and every time we are taught, and no one tells us that pain is something that is needed in our lives. And I will give you by example. I will give you example how pain transforms people into something greater and better in life. And those people who don't pass through the same pain, they miss a lot in life. Pain in life carries 2 or 3 things. Pain carries a great destiny. Pain carries a sign of misunderstanding your life or misleading yourself. And pain carries a transformation from something that was done wrong into something that has to be right. So pain can come to you as a result of preparing you for a greater thing. Pain can come into your life as a result of having done something that is not right. For example, you sin. For example, you don't follow the rules and regulations. You don't follow the ways of teachings of a society. And so pain can come as a result of what is going to bring you up from where you had fallen into something greater that you never know. So the reason why this teaching came to me today, a revelation came to me that I should teach about pain, is a lot of people avoid the route or the path of pain, and they want a shortcut where they don't undergo the pain, but they want to see the greatness in life. And this is why most of us are stuck in the places where we are, because we try as much as we can. We try with a lot of efforts to avoid the route of pain, because we need to achieve greatness. And so we want things that are glittering, we want things that are easy, we want things that can only show us the good side of life. But the problem is that the more you avoid pain in life, the more you are digging the grave of poverty for yourself. And therefore, you see, we are in a world where, or a generation where, people think that for you to have a peaceful life, you have to smile every time. You have to laugh every time. You have not to cry even a single day. You have to have this perfect relationship where you see, you get in a place where if you have a relationship, they remember your birthday, they remember to buy you those gifts, they remember to give you what you want, they remember to text you in the morning, they remember to show you the way to your bedroom, they remember to give you food in the morning, your breakfast, they remember to feed you in the afternoon as a lunch, they remember to prepare your dinner. Nobody thinks like, a relationship has 2 people who are not complete, 2 people who are imperfect coming together to work together to make something that works, but not something that is perfect. But you see, we are a generation and a society where we want perfect relationship, we want a perfect marriage, we want a perfect job, we want a perfect company, we want a perfect president, we want a perfect school, we want a perfect family, we want parents who understand us like we want them to. We don't want a parent who cannot understand us. This is the way we use to avoid the pain in life. Pain that comes with a lot of teachings. Pain that comes with a lot of opening the ways to see where you're supposed to be. So now, why should we accept pain in our lives? I would give examples first before I get to the real things here. And forgive me for sometimes becoming vulgar and using some terms and words and, examples that might be so much adult, let me say so. But we need to talk this so that you understand. You see, ladies, forgive me for this example that I'm going to give because it is too deep. But I want to use it to show you that you need to get pain for you to see the greatness of this world. And I want to use, first of all, love making, or some people call it sex, as an example. You see, sex was designed by God as a result of producing somebody, as a way to reproduce. It was not designed for pleasure or something, but it was designed by God as a way of reproduction. But you see, for a woman to conceive a child, for a woman to bring this glory and this joy into the world, a woman must pass through two pains. The first pain is the pain of breaking virginity. Every woman who gets, you see, God designed love making or sex to be between married people. So what we are supposed to be doing as a human being is supposed to be having sex after marriage. All right, even though it's not happening. A lot of people here, we are not married, but we are doing it. But forget about doing it every time. Think about the first time as a woman you had it. You had pain. You felt the pain of breaking your virginity. The reason why you're breaking it because you want to reproduce. You want to bring glory into the world. You want to bring forth another human being. You are breaking it. Blood comes out. You feel the pain. The pain has to come before you feel the greatness. The pain has to come before you see the greatness, before you conceive your child. The moment you conceive your child, you're bearing a womb. The child is going to stay in your womb, and you are going to pass through a period of pain. You are going to be allergic to some kind of foods. You are going to reduce your pace of walking. You are going to reduce your walking style. You are going to reduce the kind of clothes that you wear, those tight clothes, those glamorous things that you used to wear. You're going to leave them, and you will go through a pain preparing you to conceive, to bring forth a child into the world. And this is something that is becoming to be bringing joy into the world, because you're going to reproduce, to bring a new human being into the world. There is pain. The day that you will bring this kid or this baby into the world, people call it labor. It is not labor love. It is not labor celebration. It is not labor smile. It is labor pain, people. It is called labor pain. Why labor pain? You are laboring because you are going to bring something that is so important to the world. You are going to bring a new child to the world. But before that child comes, there is a pain that you have to get. Tell me a person who gives birth without that labor pain. Some people that we call doctors have introduced what we call inducive kind of medicines that you get injected so that it induces the pain, so that you don't feel much pain. But let me tell you, before that injection, you must undergo that pain. So pain is important in your life. And I want to tell you, people, that you should accommodate pain in your life. Open the gates and open the paths of pain to come into your life, because that is the only way you can see greatness in this world that we are living. Without pain, you will be thinking that you are living a life that is very important. But the truth is, there are so many things that you're missing. You are missing a lot of opportunities because you're avoiding pain. Because pain prepares us for the next thing that is coming. Pain educates us to understand how to carry ourselves to the next journey. Pain is not a punishment. Pain is a preparation. Pain is a lesson that you learned. Pain is a transformation factor that takes you out of that mess that you did into something greater. I want to give number 2, the second example of how pain brings people into a new season. You see, in societies we practice a lot of things. We practice the way of transformation from one generation to another. We go through many kinds of initiation before somebody comes from childhood into adulthood. Like, for example, there are some communities from the place where I come from, where for a child or a boy child to come from a childhood into an adulthood, they have to undergo circumcision. Circumcision is not a process that is so interesting. It is not a process that is so, joyous. It is not a process that is so interesting. You will not love it. It is pain. And you have to undergo pain. But that pain is what prepares you into adulthood. Why must it be that painful? It is because you're being prepared and you're being told that the life that you are getting into is not an easy job. You have to subdue something. You have to accommodate some kind of pain. You have to have that courage. You have to absorb it. You have to give yourself shocks that will absorb all the pain that comes with adulthood. So it prepares you towards that. There's nothing that's going to come easy. Some people, some cultures in the place where I come from, before long time ago, before the government started to, cut off these kind of cultures, and because there's a certain community from where I come called the Maasais, that before a child was introduced into adulthood, you had to go to the forest and hunt down a lion and kill a lion, and bring the skin or maybe the head and show it to the community, show it to the elders before you are introduced to the adulthood. But you see, because of protecting the wildlife, this society or this community was told that no, you cannot keep on killing lions. What you can do is to go to the forest there and take away a meat or maybe an animal that has been killed by a lion. So you'll find these societies hunting in the forest. They are hunting down a lion. When lion has hunted another animal and they are trying to tear this animal down, you have to chase those lions away and take this animal that has been slaughtered or killed by the lions back home. That is pain. It's not easy, but it prepares you into a new thing, a new generation. It transforms you from a childhood into adulthood. Another example of pain that transforms people, that gives people the direction that they are supposed to be in. Think about yourself when you are studying. Think about yourself when you are in school. Imagine the luxury of your bed. There's no time that you are allowed to sleep in those dormitories until 7 o'clock. You had to wake up very early in the morning, at 4 o'clock in the morning, go take cold shower. In a place where I come from, when I was in school, I never saw hot showers. All the places where we used to shower, you had to go pump that water into some traps or something like a can, carry it and take it to the bathroom and shower. They were not even shower and bathe. There were no showers. 4 o'clock in the morning, you are taking cold bath. And then you go sit down in class to study, because without that, you cannot pass your exam. That is pain. It is pain because the luxury of your bed, you're not getting it. It is pain because the luxury of hot shower, you're not getting it. It is pain because you will not wait for the sun to shine for you to shower and then stay in the sun to get some warmth before you go to class. You've got to shower very cold water in that morning, 4 a.m. in the morning, and then go to class and start studying. My friend, you have to study until again 10 o'clock at night. You will be having some breaks in between, but you've got to be in class, reading those books, getting some punishment. Sometimes you're given strokes of cane because you're looking for a good life. That is painful. It is not easy. You're not going to laugh. It is painful. So pain is important because it transforms us from one place to another. Some people think that here, as we teach here, we just teach because we know we have got some information and we can teach. Let me tell you, sometimes it takes us a lot of time to do a course study, to do research, to find how to teach you people. And it is painful. It is not easy. You have got to get some pain. You have got to sleep late. You have got to wake up early. You have got to do some research. You have got to feed your mind with a lot of things so that you can dispatch it to people like you here who are watching to understand and to learn. Brothers and sisters, stop avoiding the paths of pain. Whenever you see pain in front of you, ask God, how can I handle this pain? Do not ask God, take away this pain. Because if God takes it away, you will not learn anything. You will not learn anything. Some people talk about relationships. You see, I've got a lot of people in my class, those who are taking my courses. Some of them are people who have lost hope in relationships. And we try to teach them and bring them back, give them hope, to begin by starting to love themselves again, to begin by understanding that, you see what? Through pain we learn. Through pain we don't break. Through pain we don't kill the energy that was born in us. But through pain we learn to stand strong. We learn to come back again to life. Through pain we get the energy. The energy that reveals to us that we were born to become children, to translate into youth, to translate into adulthood. And the moment you get into adulthood, there are some rites of passage that you have to undergo. You have to undergo the initiation, you have to undergo marriage, and then death comes. So behold, brothers and sisters, don't fear any passage of life. Prepare yourself for it. You might have messed your life, and I keep on telling men and women, perhaps you messed your life up. You've dated a lot of people. People have used you so much. They come, they use you, and they go. They come with the name of love. They come with the name of marriage. You know, nowadays men know how to do it. They don't come with love today. They come with marriage because every woman wants to get married. So the only simple way for a man to get a woman's heart is to promise them marriage. That's the only way. Because nowadays you tell somebody about love, people are tired. People are feeling like, you know what, there's nothing like love. So what do I use? The best way to get her is to tell her to promise her marriage. You get your heart, you get into it thinking that, oh yeah, I got somebody who is so serious and wants to marry me. Before you know it, they used you and they dumped you. I want to tell you something. Pain is there to teach you a lesson. Pain is not there to kill you. It only breaks you, it doesn't kill you. It breaks you up. You've got to understand and ask yourself, how did it come? How was I so stupid and accepted this? How did I open my legs, open my kingdom, gave it all to them? And you've got to bring yourself back and see the reason why that pain came into your life. It came because God wanted to show you something. That it is not only what people say, it is what people do that makes it work. So I advise people here that when it comes to relationship, pain is gonna come. It will be painful. A man must wait. A true man who wants you to be part of his life forever must bear the pain of being patient to wait entering your body. My dear sister, if a man cannot endure the pain of patience to wait before they open your leg, then there is no relationship. Pain is the only way that leads people to the better place of life. And the pain about relationship are of two things. A man has to be patient and wait to open your legs. And a woman has to be patient with a man when it comes to their wallets. Let me tell you, I loved another video that I shared from a very beautiful lady who gave a very great analogy and said this, that you see, ladies, sex is only paid by sex. The moment you start giving sex to a man and in this other end you expect this man to open his wallet and give you money, you become a prostitute. There's nothing that defines prostitution more than sleeping with a man, and at the end of the day, in the morning when you wake up, he opens his wallet and he gives you money. That's prostitution. So a woman must subdue and be ready to take the pain of not expecting a man to open his wallet. A man should be ready and be prepared to be patient and subdue and have the shock absorbers of being patient before a woman opens her legs. That is the only way that these two pains can lead you to something that is great. You see, people, I want to tell you something about relationship. And this is so open. And I want to tell you something. It is, sometimes it sounds funny. When we teach, sometimes when people come for my coaching sessions and I tell her that, you know what, she told you that you've been dating for 6 months and it's enough time for having sex now. Yeah, that's what he told me. And what are you thinking by yourself? That yes, I'm thinking like 6 months, he's been so good to me, so it's fine. The question is, what was the intention of this relationship? What is sex? Why are you starting this relationship with the intention that the only thing, the target that you have is sleeping with each other? That now it's enough time we can sleep with each other? Or why are you starting this relationship that the target was that now we are ready, we got to get married? You see, this is where people mess up. Okay, we have been in this relationship for quite too long. Too long for what? For sex or for marriage? We have been in this relationship for quite some time. Yes, you have been in this relationship for quite some time. For what? The bigger question you want to ask yourself. You see, you've got to have the pain. You've got to take the pain of being patient, the pain of waiting, the pain of not expecting something from somebody that you are not so sure about. Nobody feels used if they never open their wallets. And nobody feels used if they never open their legs. You can have a relationship, you can stay in that relationship for 6 years. And when the right time comes and you feel like this relationship is not okay, you part ways. You part ways without opening your legs. You part ways without even a single time dipping your finger into your pockets and giving money to a woman. Nobody regrets. Relationships are dying. Relationships are causing pain in people's hearts because people think that relationship is all about sex and money. You think that if you don't give him sex, he will leave. You think like, he's been asking for it, and if I don't, he's going to leave me. You're thinking like, if I don't open my legs, this guy is going to leave me. Let me tell you, even if you open your legs, a man who wants to leave will leave. Even if you're going to make it a breakfast for him, you open your legs. Lunch for him, you open your legs. Dinner for him, you open your legs. He will still leave. And I want to tell men here that a woman who wants to leave will still leave, even if you will open your wallet and give $1 million. They will still leave. Money doesn't buy love, and sex doesn't buy love. Patience does. Real love is bought by use of patience, not money, no sex. If you want it real, you've got to be patient with each other. If you want it real, you've got to understand that, we were here, it's been 2 years, but 2 years, we are counting 2 years because of the destiny of this relationship, not 2 years because of what we haven't had between the two of us. The other time I advised another lady and I told her that, stop having birthday parties with your boyfriend. Stop asking your boyfriend to organize for you birthday parties. You can organize your own birthday party and invite your boyfriend to come along and just help you cut a cake. Stop expecting your girlfriend to, organize for you a birthday party. These are not your husband. He's just a girlfriend. He's just a boyfriend. They will use this against you someday. I tell my students every day that, if you want to date, if you're still single, use the all energy you have to put yourself in a place where you are financially stable. If you're still single, use all the energy you have to be financially stable. Stop using the energy you have searching for a perfect man, because you will never find. If you are still single, stop using the energy you have looking for a perfect woman, because there is none. No woman, no man is perfect, and you will not find them. You only find imperfect person who can compart with you, who can understand you, who can believe in you, who can see the goodness in you, who can take you with all the bad things that you have, who can understand your weaknesses and can help you to make your weaknesses into achievement and strength. No woman is perfect, no man is perfect. The energy that you have right now and you're still single, you are lucky because you have a chance and opportunity to financially put yourself in a stability. Look, women, a man looks for stability in a woman. When a man finds a woman who is compatible to him, not a perfect woman, a man only finds a woman who is compatible to him. He will look around and see a woman who feels fit in his shoes. And the moment he finds you, he's looking for stability. And stability only comes with pain, because you will have to leave a lot of things as a woman. If you want a successful relationship with a man, you will have to sacrifice a lot of things, and that is painful. And as I stated during the start of this conversation, there is only one way to greatness, and it is through pain. There has to be pain for you to see greatness. Without pain, and I tell every woman here that if your relationship started on a high, it started on a high, picnics, going to Dubai, going to Paris. Oh, there's a golden chain, there's a ring, there's a watch, there's a new mobile phone. Oh, if there's a party, I bought you a car. It's not gonna go anywhere. It is not going to go anywhere. There has to be some pain of sacrifice. There are some things that you've got to sacrifice before it manifests itself to where it's supposed to be. You will not get a perfect man. The moment you find him perfect, You're finding somebody who is already great. And you know what? As I said, if you are dating a person who is already great and you are not great like he is, he will use his greatness to bring you down. He will look down upon you because he will be buying for you from the inner that you paint on your toes or what we call them, to your hair. He will buy everything for you. And the moment a man buys everything for you, you've been bought. So I am telling you people, no one is perfect. If you want a perfect relationship, a man comes and finds a woman who he thinks is compatible to him. And what he is looking from this woman, he's looking for stability. That is what men are looking from you. And the moment he finds that stability, he proposes to this woman because he has seen stability in her. Because this woman, when you are here, when he goes down, the woman comes up and pulls him up. He comes up, and when he is up, he pulls the woman up. You know, you are balancing. You are like, we call it an inclined plane, you know. You're balancing each other. When he goes up, he pulls you. When you go up, you pull him. That's what we are calling stability. So that is what a man is looking for today. Each and every man. You know, I don't know what a man is looking for in a woman, but I know one thing that all men are looking for in a woman, and that is stability. I may not know what any man out there is looking for, but I know one thing that every man that is born is looking for in a woman, and that is stability. The moment he finds that stability and he proposes and he chooses to be with you, what he's now looking for is respect, and it's done. No man is looking for love. Let me tell you, men don't even care about love. They don't care. These people are not emotional like women are. Love is nothing in front of them. You will always be like, I love him, but I love this man, but that is how every day, every night, every morning, you know, these ladies are coming to me. Coach, you know, I love this guy. For sure, I love him. I have loved this guy with all my heart. I've given everything that is called love. I've loved him and I love him and I truly love him. But that guy is not looking for love. He's looking for stability. After stability, he's looking for respect. Once you give him respect, it's done. And you see, we have women who, when she sees that there's a man somewhere that she thinks that is compatible to them, what she's looking for from that man is a fatherly love. And I want to explain this. Women are looking for a fatherly love. You know, when a girl is born in a home, the girls tend to side with their fathers. The girls find protection from their dads. The girls are always a child to the father. So the girl grows up seeing only the father as the protector, always running to the father. When the mother pinches them, they run and report to the father. And therefore, when she grows up and she sees a man that is compatible to her, what she sees is a father, not a man, not that love we're thinking for. And that's why a father is always loyal to a daughter. There's only one father for a daughter. And that's why women are so much jealous that the moment a woman feels like, you know, there's a girl around their king, they want to kill. They want to slaughter. You know, a woman is ready to forgive anything, but not disloyalty. Not a man who cheats. They want to forgive whatever, but they don't want to forgive a man who cheats. Because what they are looking for is the loyalty they saw in their fathers. Because their fathers were so loyal to them, there was no any other father apart from that one father. And that's what a woman is looking for. The moment she finds that fatherly love, hi daughter, baby, what happened? Come here, baby. Who did this to you? Baby, 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 that's what they want to hear every time. But you know what, man? It has got to come through pain, because you've got to tone down your ego. You've got to cut down your ego. You've got to sacrifice a lot of things to start calling her baby. You've got to cut down a lot of things to start taking all the nonsense from women, because women are going to be nonsense. Women are going to be something like a distraction in your house. They will be petty. They will want to know where you are. They will even argue when you are trying to, iron the clothes and put them on wardrobe. They will look at the clothes and they will be like, no, you don't iron like this. You iron upside down. You don't arrange the clothes like this. You arrange shirts here. You arrange t-shirts here. The white shirts you should be arranged here. Black shirts. That's how women are. So you see, if you're a man who haven't understood that these people are looking for fatherly love, what are you going to do? You'll tell them F off. You'll show them a middle finger. Why are you becoming petty? I just did this. And before you know it, you slapped her. Before you know it, you used a bad word on her. She was thinking that she was just doing the right thing because she was a daddy's daughter or a daddy's kid, where she could even go and report her mother, expecting that her father is going to punish her mother. If I'm lying, women are here. The daughters, the kids, the girls, they report their mothers to the father, expecting the father to punish their mother. Remember the mother who gave birth to them and is breastfeeding them. They report everything, and that's how they're going to come into your house and start reporting you. And now where can they report? They will report you to you, and they expect you to punish yourself. In fact, sometimes they expect you to hold your ears and do squats. And that's how they were created. So these are all things that we call pain. We have to undergo, when we want something better, pain has to be there. The moment you start avoiding pain, the moment you start I need peace in my house. I don't want a woman like this. You'll never get a good woman, because there ain't one. Those are the ones that are available. So guys, today this lesson was about pain. Why is pain important in our life?